Welcome in. We are just clearing the air as we get started. Happy Saturday. Oh my gosh, Steven. Happy new moon and partial solar eclipse. How are we feeling under this energy? Are we feeling tarot parents? How are you? Welcome in. Are you ready? Are you ready to use this energy to go big? It's like wild horse energy is how I explained it this week. Hello, Des. Thank you for the heart, me, Amanda. Welcome in. I didn't mean to swipe that away. I was just moving my hand. But welcome in. I allow myself to be grounded. I allow myself to be present. I allow myself to be calm and secure as we navigate this energy. By the way, there's only 2 candles left if you're wanting a candle. Guys, it is so humid in here. My hair is so fluffy. So I guess while I live here, you get fluffy hair me. So, welcome in, Patricia. How are you? Yes, I'm so excited. And thank you for subscribing, Tarot. And thank you for the blooming, Steven. Lauren, how are you? Welcome in. Thank you, Tarot. I kind of like it. It's like textury. I like it. I think I'll be able to wear my hair naturally curly easier here because it's so humid. So that may be the look. And let me share, because some people might be like, what time do you come on? And they don't remember anymore. Let me share to a few people. But how is the partial solar eclipse energy feeling for you? I don't know who all I'm missing. Who are we missing? If you know who we're missing, let me know. Alyssa, how are you? Welcome in. Happy new moon. Oh, Tarot and Ferrets, what do you mean you hope went through? The subscription? I see it. I see it on my side. If that was what you're talking about. Good grief, Lauren, you're still sick? What in the world? So I give myself permission to be present, and I see lots of green energy forming in the root chakra area. Yay, Tarot, I see it. Thank you. Thank you so much. So I feel like we need to make sure we are very present, we are very secure, we are very calm as we move through this energy, because again, this is partial solar eclipse energy and we're in the sign of Aries. So thank you for the mark of love, Tarot. That's so cute. Aries is very fiery. Aries is like, I know what I want and I'm gonna go get it, and I'm a boss. I am confident about it. Aries is represented by the ram, right? So it's like, I'm hard-headed and I'm getting what I want when I want it. Tired and busy getting stuff done. Aw, Irene, welcome in. How are you? And hang on, let me tell my computer that I do not want it to restart. Remind me tomorrow. How about Tuesday? Remind me Tuesday. Okay. Rebecca, welcome in. How are you? Happy Saturday. Happy new moon in Aries. Yes, you are going to be, let me see what number you are. You're number 10. Nothing has been helping me, masks me. Make me want to scream. I'm so sick of congestion. Lauren, I'm so sorry. What in the world? That's been a really long time that you've had that cold. Sweet Cheeks, welcome in. How are you? Did I? It's just Steven. I'm just kidding, Tarot and Ferrets. Thank you for letting me know. What was it? I don't even see it. I'm manifesting. Thank you. Oh, Rebecca. Melissa, how are you? Welcome in. Happy new moon. I'm seeing tons of green energy. It is dark green energy. Thank you, Tarot. I'm asthmatic, so it's probably part of it. Oh, Lauren, yeah. Sweet Cheeks, I'm so sorry. Well, welcome into manifesting. Here is where we are dropping everything at the door and we are manifesting our dreams tonight. I have 2 candles left. There's only 2. So if you're ready to manifest, you're ready to use this eclipse energy, you're ready to use the ram energy that is Aries. Link is in the bio to get the last 2 candles. But back to this green energy that I'm saying, that I'm seeing down in the root chakra. So I'm not seeing the traditional red. Thank you for the goat, Stephen. I'm not seeing the traditional red. I'm seeing such a luscious deep for what I would call like a forest green. And it's just like undeniable abundance. Pollen has been insane. Oh my gosh. So thank you for the follow. Is it magic? Thank you. So undeniable abundance is the theme of tonight, which we're manifesting under a partial solar eclipse in the sign of Aries. So let yourself be undeniably abundant in your energy. And we're going to work through that before we start programming. So programming undeniable abundance within. Literally putting you in the frequency of abundance is what we are going to do. I give myself permission to step into abundance. I give myself permission to be comfortable, to feel welcome in abundance. Des, you are number 5. And thank you for sharing, Kim. Welcome in. I wish I could get a candle tonight, but I had an unexpected bill. Oh, Cassidy, I'm so sorry. But as always, sit back and enjoy the energy. Hang out. Be part of the overall collective ceremony. Jenny, welcome in. How are you? Happy new moon in Aries. How's this energy feeling? How is it feeling on your side? I do feel it still feels kind of sleepy, but again, I'm feeling this undeniable energy of abundance. I give myself enough love to be able to maintain this undeniable frequency of abundance. Thank you, Rebecca. It's probably because I'm partially sweaty, if we're being completely honest, because it is so humid here. I forgot how humid this state is. Like, look at my hair. I'm just drenched in humidity right now. It's insane. I've got to get a dehumidifier, or I'm just gonna I don't know what. It's crazy. I don't know what. It's crazy. Sorry about that. So I give myself permission to be completely and utterly abundant. Oh, that means there's one candle left. Someone just placed a candle order, so who wants the last one? To be completely and utterly abundant in your manifestations tonight. Girl, the humidity is in full force here. Full force, if you can't tell by my hair. Cookie, welcome in. How are you feeling after this morning? I grant myself permission to be carefree, to be happy. This is going to come out of the stomach. Thank you for the into the light, Stephen. We have a storm. Yes, Lauren, we're going to be part of that tomorrow is when our severe weather is really going to hit. I feel so energized. I've done so much after our session. Cookie, yes. It was a beautiful session. So beautiful. I mean, every session's beautiful, but I mean, I think it was an amazing way to start the day, for sure. So I'm allowing myself utter and complete confidence. I am allowing myself optimism. I am allowing myself sunny optimism, sunny happiness. You are shiny and your light's changing gives you mermaid vibes. Thank you, Des. I mean, I like I said earlier, I do love a dewy look, but it's mostly humidity is doing this to me. I'll take it. But you know me, if you've been here a while, I really like a dewy face. You're so welcome, Cookie. Thank you for sharing, sweet cheeks. So I'm literally calibrating something. So you may feel your tummies maybe gurgle a little bit, maybe move a little bit, kind of like you ate something. We're calibrating this frequency of abundance before we start. Oh, Lauren. Wait, what, Cassidy? What happened? Did I miss something? I missed something. Alyssa, thank you. Thank you so much. Let me write that down. Thank you so much, Alyssa, for doing that. Literally gurgled the second you said that. I love it. All right, there's one manifesting candle left. Who wants it? Last but not least, by any measure. Happy new moon, Angelic. How are you? Welcome in. So I allow myself to turn my clock to abundance. We are literally turning your timeline, your inner clock to abundance. I saw that, Tarot. That was so sweet. Thank you so much, really. I love this community. I can never understate that. Like how many times people will buy someone a candle to manifest, to release. It's truly beautiful. I had to run to the toilet, but nothing happened when you said, what? Death? What in the world? Yes, turn to abundance. I allow my clock. So now it's turning into like Alice in Wonderland scenery. Like the clock, the path, like everything, you know how Alice in Wonderland is animated? Like that's what it's starting to look like, and I love it. Kimberly, how are you? Welcome in. Happy new moon in Aries under partial solar eclipse. I allow myself the sense of whimsy, of being whimsical, and traveling through life with magic. I allow myself to believe in things working out. So there's a difference between thinking and saying out loud, okay, things are gonna work out. This is a deeply programmed energy that we're working on here. I believe things are going to work out. They're not always going to be how you've pictured, especially if you're asking the universe, please do what's in my highest good, because your highest good isn't always exactly what like you envision, right? Your highest good is like the highest mission you could be on, the highest frequency you can be on, and that is sometimes, most of the time, beyond our wildest imagination. Kimberly, so it could be the solar eclipse energy with this new moon. Because I mean, this is like rock your world, shake shit up. We're deprogramming and reprogramming to a new timeline and new path. Like that's solar eclipse energy. Also, we're in retrograde season. We are still in Venus retrograde, and now we are in Mercury retrograde. So we're just getting hit from every angle. But like I said last week, don't be afraid of this. This is the time to be like, oh shit, I keep doing this and it's not working. It's time to let it go, and I'm gonna stand in my boss energy and become stronger. That's what this time is all about. My highest good is a tricky fox. So true. I'm a Leo, not Aries, so I didn't expect to feel so off. Do you know where you have Aries in your chart? Retrograde is wild right now. Like we're in 2 of them. Oh, Lauren, you're going to. I feel like your body's resetting and reprogramming, and plus you're sick right now. The Gatorade is wild. It's so wild, especially this Venus retrograde. So Venus is very much matters of love. Like what are you going to allow in terms of love? What have you been allowing in terms of love? And are you ready to redefine it and truly, you're gonna laugh at me when I say this, but this is what the this is what the universe is saying. Are you going to stop allowing fuckboy energy around, or are you gonna take it more seriously and look for a man? So that was very specific. Take what you need from that. If that is for you, take that. But you could switch that. You could rephrase that any way you want. Just simply, are you done with the fuck around energy and ready to step into business energy? Irene, write that down. Write that one down. Please, I don't want to forget that one. Been sleeping so much, same. Not sure, I know I'm a Leo sun, Sagittarius moon. It'd be interesting to see where Aries is in your chart. Yes, it's just in general, get rid of the fuck around energy. Now that doesn't mean you can't have fun, but are you in control of the fun? Or are you letting it pull at your heartstrings and pull you down into a ditch where you don't need to be? You get what I'm saying? So, it's time to decide. It's time to shift. That's what we're doing. So I give myself permission to step out of fuck around, fuck boy energy, and into serious energy. Serious energy where my abundance is assured. My abundance is definite. My abundance it creates a space where I don't even remember who I was over here. Don't even remember what was going on over there, because it's so much bigger and better than I ever envisioned. I'm so deeply entrenched in my abundance over here, everything over there no longer matters. I keep having such wild dreams. This week, one dream I had actually occurred 2 days later. Cassidy, what the heck? You are seeing the future. You got a legitimate download. I love that. So we're gonna start programming in just a couple minutes. There is one manifesting candle left, just one. So if you want it, go and get it. You'll have the time that I program, but once I'm done programming and everything goes on this tray back here where we're going to burn them, that's it. So if you're like, I feel it, I'm ready to bust my energy open, I'm ready to be serious, I'm ready to take this energy of the ram and go after what I want, there is one candle left. Again, link is in the bio. It'll say Aries new moon. And sorry, the train's going by. It's crazy. Had that happen a lot in the past year, and I don't know how to process that. You're like an oracle. You're your own oracle is what's happening. I love that. Are you able to do more candles now that you have moved to your new place? So right now I'm still doing 15. I do have that barn that does have electricity, but there's a couple of things. Like, I don't know, even though it has electricity, I don't know if my internet extends all the way out there. And then I would just I need to look at how to set it up, because if I want to burn more, I need a bigger space. Which reminds me, wait, is there one in here? I don't think there is. That's kind of weird. So when I burn the candles, I have to take the smoke detector down because the heat will set it off. So if my internet will extend out there and I have the proper hookups to keep my things charged, I can do more for sure. So, I mean, that's like my dream. So I will seriously look at it so we can look at doing more. But yeah, like in my other house, the smoke detector was out of the room because it would set it off just simply from the heat. But I don't see one in here. I guess we'll find out if it goes off, right? I think you would need an extender or booster. Yeah, I probably will, which I can get one. That's no trouble to get one. But then I need to make sure that I have the correct like outlets out there where, you know, I don't like blow my stuff up. Have the correct outlets out there to use. Smoke detectors are like that one person at the party that ruins the fun for everyone. So true, so true. But yes, I'm looking into that. And my barn's a little noisy too. I need to cut some trees down. There's trees that literally have grown up the side and it makes it sound creepy. It's like every time the wind blows. All the rooms in my house have smoke detectors, but they aren't crazy sensitive. The ones in my house in New Jersey were so sensitive. Like if you breathed wrong, they would go off. So we'll see about here. Okay. I am giving myself permission to unlock my most divine confidence, my most luscious confidence. That's really working down in the lower stomach. My most luscious confidence has arrived. I incorporate it into my timeline of abundance and I lead. This is leader energy. I even think I put that in the email, that tonight's energy is leader energy. I burn incense all the time and mine don't go off. I'm jealous, angelic. I love barns. They're so simple, but I find them pretty. I do too, Cassidy. This one's metal. It's not wood. It's a metal one, but it's huge. It's big. I'm gonna have to do a live out there, like take you out there just to show you all how big it is. So there's like a swirl of gold energy now coming up through everyone's bodies. I am in line. I am programmed to. I am in tune with abundant energy. Last time I burned incense and my smoke detector went off and my fiance was confused. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so I have 2 acres, so I can garden anywhere. Like even that fenced in area, The hell was that? Sound like I'm from like Brooklyn or something. That fenced in area is huge, and it has literally, the forest has like reclaimed it because no one was guarding in there for like years, it looks like. But even if I like ignored that patch, I have so much room to garden. But I kind of want to use that space since it's already fenced off, you know, to keep like deer out of it. So we'll try. But there's literal trees growing in the middle of it. He didn't understand what I was doing or why, but to be fair, I woke him up from his slumber. I want to do one more thing and then I'm going to start programming. I give myself permission to trust my intuition. I give myself permission to understand that my intuition, my divine connection is already activated. That's really happening around the head. I see it as like a purple halo right around the head. I give myself permission to understand that my divine connection is activated. Cassidy, there are so many violets. There's violet patches in the front, violet patches on the side, violet patches in the back. I have so many violets. It is crazy. So I'm gonna practice making violet jelly, not just jelly, but also, yeah, violet jelly and Jell-O. So spreadable jelly and Jell-O cups is what I wanna make with it. So I'm gonna practice that. Stop making me cry, Burrito Boss. I'm crying and my stomach is bubbling. Des. They are one of mine too, Lauren. They're so delicate and they're beautiful. And I love how, you know, when you steep them or when you boil them, the water's blue and then you do that trick with the lemon and it turns back purple. It's so pretty. Violet soaps and candles, you could, yeah. You can also do something called like an enfleurage. I don't know if I'm saying that completely correctly, but violet scent is so delicate, right? You can do something like where you put them directly, I think like on to, I think most people use like a tallow. You put them directly onto the tallow the way that they are and you cover them and you press them down and the smell gets infused that way. So it's really cool. They're edible, like they're incredible. Now these are common blue violets, everyone. Don't just go like buy a violet at a store and eat it. These are common blue violets that grow in the yard. They're teeny, teeny, tiny. There is one violet, which is mostly, I think, used in like floral things, like, you know, floral decorations. That violet's not edible. But it's so cool. And I have 6 walnut trees I figured out. Like I have a good start here. They do, and I have tons. Is it the African violet? I couldn't remember which one it was. All right, are we ready to program? Here we go. And by the way, there is 1 candle left. If you feel the call to manifest, you feel the push, you feel the pull, you feel the fiery energy of Aries. No, Irene, never, never. There is 1 candle left. Link is in the bio. You can grab it while I'm programming, but once I'm done, I'm done. You going, Michelle? I didn't see an order come through, so double check if you got it. Make sure you got your payment confirmation. Check that payment page. All right, so we will start with Lauren. This is your first of your 3 candles. Walnut butter, I've never tried that. I know a lot of people like walnuts, so maybe if they produce enough, I'll just like sell them or give them to somebody. Oh, that's awesome, Lauren. I don't know what kind these are. I took a picture, but I don't know. I love it. All right, so Lauren, candle 1, you don't even have to do anything because your colors are already coming through so fast. This is your I cannot talk tonight. It's the energy. Your Ireland candle. It is, orange is the first color that came through, and then the white and the green. So just pulling over a little bit more. Anchoring it in. And I just heard, like, you literally got, and I wonder if this will come out in your reading. I'm sure it will. It is. I put it in a bag. I had a little bag that I packed it in and brought it with me. Oh, that was loud. I'm sorry. What I heard for you is I allow myself, Oh, no, hang on. I allow my plans to progress is what I'm hearing. I allow my plans to progress. Filling this with energy and Reiki. Oh no, so I have a filing cabinet where I keep everything. Where I keep like extra candles, pens, paper, to write on. Back in the day when I used to write down everyone's observations in their appointments, I look back and I'm like, how did I do that? So I have like a filing cabinet full of notes too. I keep them like a doctor. I keep them on file. And then I'll shred them in a few years, and that's where I put all my stuff. That's how I moved it. So nothing got lost. And then wrapping this up, sealing this up. And the last candle is gone. Who was that? Was that Michelle? I think that was Michelle. Lauren, this is number 2. This is your blue and pink one. Bob, welcome in. How are you? How are you feeling? So Lauren, with this one, yay, Michelle, I'm glad you got it. I'll write you down. Michelle. All right. Lauren, I do want you to breathe in with me on this one. So breathe in, breathe out, sending over all of that baby energy, all of that family energy. Everything that you envision it being, send it over. Everything you want to feel, everything you want to experience, sending it over into this candle. Filling it with energy. Is it raining? It rained just a little bit here this morning. I think it's supposed to rain more tomorrow. And then wrapping this up, sealing it up. Thank you for sharing, sweet cheeks. Every time I see your name, I still want to call you Sweet Cakes for some reason. So I don't know. So if I call you Sweet Cakes at some point, it only misted here, but got a little bit chilly for a few hours. Yeah, like it felt a little bit cool outside when we went outside, and it barely rained this morning. Okay, Lauren, candle 3. This is your deep red and deep pink candle. Ooh, and purple. I just heard passionate purple, which I find so interesting because normally the red is what is indicating passion. But let me anchor this in. You've already heard this so many times in your readings, but it's just reiterating like a chant. Openness, honesty, connection. I hear it as like a soft chant. I didn't either. It's been so cloudy here. It's the passion juices. It was baby pink, red, and then purple also came through. But when the purple came through, I heard passionate purple, which I love. I already have to yawn. What the heck? Well, I was up early today. You're welcome. Wrapping this up, sealing it up, putting it in a bubble. I had an 8:30 this morning session for Cookie or Corinna. That was like, what, 6 something your time? It was a really early morning session, but it was a great way to start the day. All right, 4 is Amanda. I know I saw you earlier. Amanda, are you still in here? Yeah, Amanda, there you are. Yeah, so originally when it was booked, it would have been 9:30, like that's my normal working hours or office hours for this job. But then when I moved here, of course that pushed it back an hour to 8:30, but I was like, oh, I actually kind of like this. So I may offer just 8:30 a.m. appointments anyway. Went back to bed. I do too. I think that's when we're most like relaxed. That's when like our guard is really down. Like our energy is just a lot softer in the morning, typically. All right, Amanda, take a big deep breath in. Breathing out. Anchoring in. Oh my gosh, Cassidy. Okay, so Amanda, I saw Mardi Gras colors for you. Now, this isn't representing Mardi Gras, it's just the colors that you associate with Mardi Gras. So yellow, purple, and green. What I feel is adventure for you. Are you ready to go on an adventure? Are you ready to accept an adventure is what I'm hearing. Are you ready for things to shake up a little bit? Rebecca, I love it. That's what the universe is asking with these colors. But it feels so good. It's like, this is an adventure that feeds the soul. Feeling this with the energy after out again? My goodness. I need like an energy drink or something. And then wrapping this up, sealing it up. Amanda, are you over there like, what the heck? What do you mean by adventure? What do you mean? I don't know if I accept that yet. I'm curious to see what your reading's gonna be. What's it gonna be about? What's gonna come out in that reading? All right, Des, this is you. Juicy, passionate adventure. I love it. All right, take a big deep breath in. Breathe out. Anchoring in. I'm hearing getting confident in and with the idea of yourself. And it is, did I tell you the color? It is deep, deep red. It's like what I call velvety red. I guess like velvet cake red is what I'm seeing, but it's like sparkly. And it's like opening up more, like being more confident in being a more like uncovered, unlayered person. Does that make sense? Oh, Amanda, yeah. Adventure could be anything from travel to like, you know, life just having a big shift in it in general, which I mean, travel is a shift. Does it? Okay, it does. Perfect. It's just like, take off the layers and like, I'm here. I announce myself that I'm here. I love that. I mean, I'm always interested to see the further message in everyone's candles, but the little blips that I'm getting tonight are very interesting. Wrapping this up, sealing it up. Oh my gosh. What in the world? Oh, okay. And then I told I was named after my grandmother, for those who don't know, but I never got to meet her. My grandmother's best friend lives here in town, has been like, you know, helping me move and stuff. And I told her I'd go to church with her in the morning. You guys know I'm not like a religious person in any sense, but I like spending time with her because she is best friends with my grandmother. And now I'm like, dang, I'm so tired. All right, Allie, Tarot and Ferrets, this is you. It really has been angelic. I was named after mine too, sort of. She is Alice and I'm Allison. I love that. This is yours, Allie. Are you ready? Okay. Allie, you're gonna be like, what the hell? I just heard for your candle, put your whole pussy into it. We've had this before. So here we go. Take a big deep breath in. Breathe out. Anchoring in. Sending energy, sending energy. Your energy is so sassy. It happens, like seriously. There was like 1 week the energy just said it all week. We have to add that to the oracle cards too. Please write that down. I even put it in a post. Sometimes the energy is just like, put your whole pussy into it. And I'm like, what? It's great. So Tarot, your candle said, I am boss energy. I am a boss lady. Own it. You are going to shoot things through the roof. I mean, you already have. Look at you. Look at what you've already done in just a year. But like, this is concrete. It's not going anywhere energy. It is, it's attitude, and I love it. Lauren, I'm glad you're back. Filling this with more sparkly energy, owning it. It's like every area of life. Your candles have been like really business focused lately, which makes sense. Yeah, hell yeah. Get fired up. I totally get it. Nothing should be taken out of a museum. A museum should show every side of everything. From the party that said nothing should be erased, nothing should be erased. Nothing should be coming out of the museums. So, but we know what that really meant. Alyssa, this is you. Thank you for the heartbeat, Tiffany. They are. Museums are sacred spaces. They're supposed to be unbiased spaces, spaces of learning, so you see the whole picture. All right, Alyssa, take a big deep breath in. Breathe out. Anchoring in. Oh my goodness. The most divine goddess energy. Alyssa, that just reminded me. Rebecca, you have not. You are 1, 2, 3 candles away. The most, and then I'll ask you the question I was going to ask you, Alyssa. You're okay. The most divine goddess love energy, passion energy. Like, you are so pink and sparkly. You are so like, you're naked in this energy. You're just like, here I am. I love what I am. I love who I am. This is me. I'm ready for someone to come and love this. It's so magnetic and attractive. Did you, Cassidy? Oh my gosh. Filling this up. And then Alyssa, I don't remember if I sent you an email to schedule for April. I don't think I did. I'll do that. Let me check my email. That just hit me. I was like, oh my God, I don't know if I did that. Just Nikki, how are you? Welcome in. Wrapping it up, sealing it up. It's gorgeous, like gorgeous. All right, number 8 is Kimberly. So Kimberly, your husband's is going to be a little bit further down, because what I accidentally did is I forgot to put you down for 2 candles, and then I was 3 down. I'm like, oh wait, she got 2, 1 for her and 1 for Derek. So you're the first one, and then Derek's going to be a few down. I was like, whoopsie daisy. It happens. I was counting them. I'm like, no, this is not right. I'm like, I missed somebody. All right, take a big deep breath in. Every time I say breath in, I yawn, or I want to yawn. Breathing out. Anchoring in. I think we've seen this in your candle quite a lot. It is green heart space energy. And I just keep hearing lead with your heart. So I know for your particular manifestation, that might sound a little weird. Like, well, what does heart energy really have to do with what I'm wanting? And I know it sounds counterintuitive, but in this situation, if you allow yourself to lead with your heart and with what is feeling right, versus being so like business focused, being so like, the only way I can really describe it is like, you know, the numbers on the paper focused. This is going to open up your manifestation more when you're leading with the heart. It's like when you're like so focused on something, you almost start to repel it, because you're not leading completely authentically. You're not leading in a way that your body can hold it. You get what I mean? Awesome. Yeah, so it's like you have to find your authentic energy within this manifestation that you want so you're able to hold it, navigate it, and keep it. I hope that all makes sense. My dad's a federal employee, so I've been seeing things firsthand. Yeah, Lauren, holy moly. Thank you for the roses, Cassidy. Filling this up. Had a friend at a protest today in downtown Kansas. Oh, that's awesome, Lauren. What was this one for? Good. I'm glad it makes sense, because sometimes I'm trying to explain things and it's more of like a feeling. I'm like, how do I describe the feeling? Wrapping this up, sealing it up. Because that's how I started with manifesting too. I'm not saying this is you, Kim. Like the universe is just giving you a tip. Lead more with your heart, how you were feeling. But speaking to everyone in general, that's how I started manifesting, is I was so focused on the thing or the things that I was wanting. And it's not that I wasn't making any progress, but it was like hard progress, because I was almost becoming like a repellent, because instead of working on my own energy and being like, oh, okay, well, what about me needs to shift so that I can hold this if it falls in my lap? I was just so focused on the tangible, and it was really hard to break through those walls. So for anyone who's just getting into manifesting, all right, Shama or Bob, are you still here? Oh, that's awesome, Lauren. I'm so glad people are out there. I don't think it's being showcased enough how much people are out there, but they are. Shama, are you still here? She might be working. And let me put my foot under me. My foot's falling asleep. Look at that candle wax all the way up here. Good grief. Oh, I have a dandruff. Pulling over Shama's energy. Anchoring it in. Beautiful orange and purple. She is fired up. She is leading from that sacral energy. She is leading from that confident energy. No one is taking anything from her. She is progressing, and she is trusting what she hears from the universe. Beautiful. Filling this with energy. Rebecca, you're up next if you can hear me. Filling, filling, filling. Wrapping it up, sealing it up. Also meant to say thanks everyone for the well wishes. Finally watched the... Oh, Tarot, I'm so glad you got to watch it. Oh, Tarot, I'm so happy. I'm so happy for you. 10, Rebecca, are you here? You said you saw sparkles and my dress had gold sparkle stars. Stop. I freaking love that. It was beautiful. All right, here we go, Rebecca. Are you ready? The universe said, hold on to your pants, not your socks, your pants. Don't ask me, I don't know, I'm just the messenger. So here we go, Rebecca. Take a big deep breath in. Breathe out. Anchoring in. I love it. Okay, so I saw orange and red. They weren't super bright, but I saw orange and red and maybe like the littlest bit of purple behind the orange. I totally get it. And the universe says, what do you really want? Like it's saying, declare it with certainty. We're not going to be in this space of uncertainty anymore. We're no longer accepting this kind of like, energy. And I'm not, how do I phrase this? I know what you want. You know what you want. I think it's just going out on more of a limb and verbalizing it even more. You get what I mean? Are we on the same page here with it? I think we are. I've had my pants fall right off at my door. Stop. What? Angelic, oh my God. I love it. Yes, Rebecca, like we are doing it in a new big way. Oh, I just heard it. I'm going to get it. Or I guess I'll just say it. I'm going to get him. That's just what I heard. Putting this in a bubble, wrapping it up, sealing it up. Oh, Angelic, I'm going to be cracking up about that all night. I'm sorry. I haven't had my pants fall down, but I have had, like, I was wearing workout pants and I had panties underneath, but I guess like the materials just weren't vibing. So it was like they were really slick up against each other and like my panties rolled down inside of my pants. I was like, how the fuck does this happen? So I'm like having to like, you know, I'm in a public space. I'm like, how do I get my panties back up that are under my pants right now? It was insane. It was insanity. So anyway, be mindful of the materials of your pants and your panties. Anyway, okay, Irene, Sarah, welcome in. How are you? That was hilarious, by the way. Thanks for the laugh. I'm glad you love it. I had lost weight and they were pants from when I was bigger. Oh my gosh, Angelic. Ah, Irene. We're just like creating a whole deck tonight. I love this. Do you have this written down too? Be mindful of the material of your pants and your panties. I am good. Thank you for asking. Welcome into manifesting. Stick around. All the candles have been spoken for, but you know we're going to do the whole energy session together. So hang out. Tarot, I love that. Seriously, we've been knocking around the idea. So we've got some sayings. All right, breathe in, Irene. Breathe out. Anchoring in. Yeah. So this is so interesting. I don't think I've ever seen this before. It was gray and purple. And what I'm hearing is bust through the wall. We're busting through the wall. We're letting the intuition shine brighter than it ever has before. Simply, that's it, bust through the wall. So I'm interested to see what the rest of your reading will say. Been super busy, I had to pop in and say hello. Aiden, welcome in. I'm glad you made it in for a little bit. It would be angelic. Oh yeah, 100% Sarah. Hang out for the energy healing. Like the candles literally work in a collective sense too. Like they help everyone who's in here too. It's really cool. Wrapping this up, sealing this up. So interested to see what feels like is busted through tonight with that. Like the Kool-Aid man. I'm so tired, I just dropped my phone on my I hate when that happens. Like I'll be laying there and all of a sudden I like jerk and my phone almost falls. I'm like, oh my God. And it's the most uncomfortable feeling because you jerk so hard. It's crazy. All right, Cookie, this is you. I have to yawn again. Jesus. Okay. Take a big deep breath in. Breathe out, sending over your energy. So this totally relates to what we talked about this morning. So a lot of the work in your candle is going to be done in your heart space. Yes, it'll still work, Cookie. You are totally fine. So done in your heart space, expressing, not espresso, expressing that true purpose, that true nature, that true vibration of your soul. And then I saw deep, deep red, and doing it with the most confidence you've ever had, feeling so grounded, safe, and secure in that opening up, in that expression of your soul. And that's going to lead to your manifestations just coming in like you are the most powerful magnet in the universe, and everything just sticks to you, comes right to you. So I love that. It's beautiful. Wrapping this up, sealing it up. Just 3 more and then we'll start burning them. All right, Kim, this is Derek's. Ooh. I'm so glad you guys can't see my handwriting on these candles because it's bad. But I am writing on a curved surface with a screwdriver, so. Kim, is Derek here with us? If he's not, that's okay. You're welcome, Cookie. I keep reaching for something to drink and I didn't bring anything in here. Spirit can read it, exactly. Yes, the names on the candle. Okay, have him take a big deep breath in. Breathing out. Anchoring in. Here it is again. The balance of divinity and leading with stability, leading with that grounded earth energy. And I do feel some acceptance coming through. Like, I think I'm starting to kind of like it. I think I'm starting to believe it a little bit. So, the message from Spirit, which I think was similar to the last one, Spirit to him, is that there will be balance. There will always be balance in this work. We're never going to take you on a crazy ride. It's taken long enough. I feel it. I feel an opening up to it. But the universe is never going to take you on a crazy ride and take you out of reality. If that is happening, there's something wrong. Like there's something else we need to figure out that's happening. Again, the Spirit is never going to detach you from reality. You will lead and can lead with the perfect balance of your divinity, your intuitive nature, and being grounded and in tune. So opening up that portal more, opening up that energetic portal more to let the energy flow and be in tune with it. Oh, there it goes, there it goes. I just felt the manifestation feel really real right now in his candle. Like really real. What's considered a crazy ride? The universe may have a different definition. Yeah, that's true. Let me seal this one all the way up. That's true, Des. So in that sense, in his candle sense, what I was meaning by crazy ride is it's never going to... Here, let me just give you an example. I think you all have probably seen those spiritual people where it looks like something else is going on. Like they don't seem based in reality. They're kind of not engaging with reality. They're not acknowledging reality. They're just kind of, it's sort of like a mix of toxic positivity and maybe a little bit of psychosis going on. I'm not trying to diagnose anybody. That's not my purpose, but that's what I'm getting at with that candle, is that the universe, that's never its intention. That's never what it's going to do. So that's what I mean by crazy ride in that sense. Now, it can take you on a crazy ride in terms of making changes really fast. Like, all of a sudden doing a 180 if you're ready for things to go 180. Now that can be a crazy ride for sure. But yeah. Spirituality should make you more aware. Spirituality should make you more awake. Spirituality should make you more in tune and compassionate and plugged into the things going on around you. That's what it should always do. And if it's not, again, something else is going on we need to figure out. All right, Cassidy, this is you. Are you ready, Cassidy, or did you fall asleep? Is your phone laying on your face right now? There you are. All right, take a big deep breath in. Breathe out, anchoring in. I'm hearing trust new creative endeavors. And I saw beautiful bright pink and beautiful yellow. So love your creativity. Love what's coming out of you and just let it be expressed. Love the adventure it's going to take you on. Even love the feedback that's going to come from it and be like, oh, this is a new space I've never been in. This is something I've never thought of before. I really love that. Filling this with more energy. And then wrapping this up, sealing it up. Oh my gosh, I have got to yawn so bad again. Oh my God. Hopefully I don't like pass out while reading the candles. Michelle, are you still here? Are you ready? And it's okay if you fell asleep. There you are. All right. Take a big deep breath in. Big breath out. Anchor in. I feel your energy's like, I'm ready to fucking go. I saw deep red and deep purple. I am busting through this wall. I am busting through this energy. I am not taking no for an answer. I am not taking anything less than success for an answer. Whew. That was incredible. So that's what you're working with tonight. Get ready. Filling this up with beautiful, sparkling, supportive energy. Do all the sleeping during the ceremony. Should we just take a little nap during the ceremony? Just turn up the relaxing music and take a nap together. Wrapping this up, sealing this up. I'm glad you like it. Like it's like I'm on it. I'm doing it. Does this lighter work? Let me double check. It does. Okay. And let me put everything on the tray or on my little, whatever you want to call this, clipboard thing. Dang, I'm tired. And nothing's open. Nothing is open in this town right now, so I can't like go get an energy drink or something. I picked it, it's my fault. Okay, we're gonna go over here. Put everything out of the way. I think that's out of the way. Scooch it just a little more. Okay, so 1, 2, and 3 are Lauren. And then 4 is Amanda, 5 is Jacinda, 6 is Allie, and then 7 is Alyssa, 8 is Kimberly, 9 is Shoma, 10 is Rebecca, 11 is Irene, 12 is Corinna, and then 13 is Derek, 14 is Cassidy, 15 is Michelle. All right. Asking Archangels Michael, Gabriel, yeah, and Raphael is coming in too, to surround the table, surround the energy, guide us through the universe, protect us as we explore, protect the energy as it morphs and it shifts, guide each person on their journey, finding the clarity and the answers they need. Okay. Uh-oh. My bad. Oh no, I'm completely stuck. The tree just really likes me today. Okay. Hang on, I have to do a puzzle piece. I can't see you all. Okay. Uh-oh. There we go. I got stuck on the tree, Steven. What time does the town roll? You mean like everything shut down? Like 8 o'clock? It's crazy. It is, Lauren. Look at these. All right. They look so yellow, so bright. I love this. I give myself permission to step into this bright yellow energy, this bright golden energy. I am accepting my divinity. Wait, where are you, Rebecca? You're 10, so 3, 6, 9, 10. You're right here. Ooh, so Tarot and Parrots, I have found literal polished stones, and I swear one of them is a citrine palm. They were in my walkway to my barn. And then in my barn, I found tons of jars, like canning jars, but then also like sauce jars. So there's like all kinds of jars. Like, you know, that's what every witch needs and wants, are jars. Then the polished stones just like came out of nowhere. And then the fact that I have like all these violets all over my property, I have trees on my property. Well, I mean, duh, there's trees, but like trees that produce food on my property. There's a garden I need to clean out that I can start with. Like, I love it. It's like, it's so magical and it fits. And those rocks, no one had noticed them before. My stepmom and I were standing out there and we looked down and we're like, oh, there's some like really shiny rocks, and we just start picking them, and we filled a whole jar with polished stones. I do too, Angelic. I can't really tell yet because it's so overgrown, but I assume they had tomatoes. It looks like they had like stakes for tomatoes, but as I clean out, maybe I'll be able to tell more. There's a tiller sitting out there. I don't know if it'll start, but there's a whole tiller just sitting in the garden. And then my trees are walnut trees they were very purposely planted. They're 3 on each side, so I have 6 of them. And I was finding old walnuts on the ground, like everywhere. Like it's everything I could want. Like if I were to pick a house, again, I didn't know these things were here, but if I were to pick a house, like I would want these things to be here. And I get here and I'm like, oh, I didn't look so closely at this before to realize this was here. So I love it. Tomorrow is Mother's Day in the UK and Ireland, and I'm just, oh, Lauren, I'm so sorry. Sending lots of beautiful, abundant, loving energy to hold you. They will, Angelic. They do. They're like, we are running through this energy. We are busting through this energy. We are letting ourselves be abundant. We are letting ourselves be confident. We are letting ourselves be bright, just like these. We are bright. I allow myself, because you know, some goats like to climb mountains. I allow myself, well, it's a ram technically, right? Rams climb too, whatever, go with it. I allow myself to climb the energetic mountain. I am strong, I am nimble, I am supported, I am confident. I know that I am climbing up and over to stand on the top. Well, Angelic, you remember my office was also a dark green, so I think right now this room is white. I plan on painting it. I don't know if I'll go dark green again, but I think that helps brighten up the energy, but also just like if you're looking at the candles by themselves, like they just have a different brightness about them too. It's really wild. We're mountain goats. There's a nice globe of the candles too, like a halo. That is so beautiful. Thank you, Cookie, for the heart puffs. Maybe a mint green. I feel like too, you know, this is where I come from. Like I'm very in my element. I'm very connected, and I had felt the call to be here, you know? Like when you reconnect with the land that you physically come from or where you were born, you are tapping into an energy source. So well, obviously this is where I needed to be for the time being, but I think that is showing too. And these candles, look at them. Look at that. Look at them go. They're climbing. They're busting through. It is. Really and truly. Climb your mountain. Climb to the top. You are nimble. You're nimble. You know how those goats, you'll see them? You're standing on nothing, but somehow their little hoofs found an edge to stand on. You are nimble, just like that. You will find the edge to stand on and propel yourself to the top. They are. This is incredible. See, I knew like a lot of people, like when I told them where I was moving, I'm like, you're not gonna get it because it makes sense to my energy. It's not about the location per se. It's not about what's available to me there physically. It's about the energy. Here we go. Look at them. I love it. It's kind of like goat energy though. Goats are a little chaotic, right? They're a little funny. They're a little crazy. Have y'all again? Man. Let's all agree that we're gonna go to bed after this. I'm gonna stay up and read your candles for a little bit. And then I'm going straight to bed. I give myself permission to stand at the top. So this is not just I'm giving myself permission to climb and get there. I am giving myself permission to stand at the top, to claim the top, to feel worthy of being at the top. I am worthy of being at the top. I think you gave all your energy to me this morning. It was better than coffee. I love that cookie. Do you mind if I quote that for something? For like sessions? Be like, have an energy session with me. It's better than coffee. I love that. Too funny. It was a great way to start the morning. I stayed up for a little while after and then I took a nap. A little nap. As long as you get royalties, I love it. I grant myself permission to claim the top, to claim the crown, to claim the gold. Because again, this is something that we kind of deal with a lot through energy healing. It's something we have to work through, is that we can learn how to climb pretty easily, but then we have to really grapple with feelings of unworthiness that have been programmed into us to be able to hold it once we've gotten there. So I allow myself to claim, to grab, to grasp what is at the top. 11:11 in New York, Bree. I love that. There's a light being coming from the left. Your left or my left? Hang on. This is my left. Look at that one. Look at just these right here are going crazy. I see a string, like a beam going this way. Is that what you're talking about? This beam right here? It's gorgeous. It's coming across my face a little bit. Oh, there you go. That's how everyone can see it. See the beam she's talking about? We're going into the lungs physically. This is interesting, but at the same time not. Because if we're using this Aries energy, give myself permission to have the stamina. My lungs are clear. My lungs are filled with fresh air. I have the stamina. I can still breathe. I still have energy within me to keep going. It is never ending. I will find strength and renewal in the universe along the way. I give myself permission to have stamina on my journey. Lauren, you're fine. You are fine. They are, but we're in the Aries energy. Aries is a little wild. Aries is a little facetious, maybe the word, playful, kind of a jokester. I will have stamina. I do have stamina to chase my dreams. Just Rebecca. Oh my gosh. Send me a healed Aries. That made me snort a little bit. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my God. No, I love it. I get it. I'll just say I get it. Opening up the lungs even more. Oh, Lauren, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if you all keep feeling it in your stomachs too, because we're really shifting. We were shifting that clock. We were shifting your alignment. We're shifting the whole thing. So from your chest to your stomach, if you feel like the air opening up, maybe your stomach's gurgling a little bit, this is a reset. I also maybe want to give a little bit of a warning that if you get a little physically cleaned out, don't be surprised. Just fair warning. I cleaned out a lot earlier, physically angelic or energetically, or both. Sometimes after energy work, you can also physically clean yourself out. Look at them. Good, I could use it. I love it. You already had me running to the toilet earlier, Dennis. If we ever do a session together, you'll probably want to stay near a toilet. I love it. Too funny. Should I put that as a disclaimer on my website? Oh God, I may need to. See, better than coffee. I love it. Maybe I should put that as a disclaimer, be like, just be warned. Sessions on the commode, oh my God. Sit on the toilet for safety. Could you imagine what people would think if they read that on my website? They'd be like, is she insane? As if some people already don't think I'm not insane, like, But literally, it's like a workout. You know, when you work out, sometimes that gets things moving. Energy healing does the same thing. It can literally get things moving. The Great Cleanse, another oracle card. Stop, Irene, I'm loving these. Please, seriously, make sure you have a list of these. We're gonna have to save this live because we had so many. Thank you for the share, Autumn. Or wear adult diapers. Oh, that, I don't know. Until they have a session and have to run and they're like, oh, she was right. No, seriously. Oh, Lauren. I can't imagine having IBS. That's gotta be rough. I just heard I give myself a break. I want to do that again. I give myself a break. We just shattered some walls with that. Exactly. That's a good point, Cookie. That is a good point. Or if maybe, they're shy. I don't know. Oh no, angelic. Give yourself a break with where you've been. That's another thing too. Sometimes I find people are fighting when coming into this energy work. It's like, well, I didn't do this, and I could have done that. And I was this person before. And it's like, yes, we do need to address that. And we do need to face that. And we do need to talk about it. We need to work through it a little bit with you when we meet, when we have our sessions. But we can't hang on to that. The energy work that we do is going to mean nothing if we are not going to allow ourselves to move forward. You have to allow yourself to move forward. You can sit there and wallow all that you want, but your wallowing isn't going to mean anything if you're not going to let yourself push past it and actually make a real change. Does that make sense? Like, I get that there's guilt with things. I get it 100%. Hello, that's why I'm here. I get that there is guilt. I get that there's things you want to make amends for. There's things that you wish you could change. But again, if you're just going to sit there and wallow, nobody's going to want that from you. Especially if you want to make amends with a person, if it's like a person or people. No one wants to see your wallowing. They want to see your change. So allow yourself to push past it and get that change. Does that make sense? Oh my gosh, Rebecca. Tomorrow's session with the level up may have to be done in the bathroom for you. It really might have to be. Let me look at the candles with my eyes. They're burning really hot tonight too, so I think we just have a couple more minutes and I'm gonna have to start reading them because they literally are burning hot. Hot, hot, hot. Get ready, Rebecca. Buckle in for tomorrow. And Irene, if you're still in here, buckle in. Make sure you have really comfortable, loose clothing on. Make sure you have water to hydrate from any potential fluid loss. This is crazy. I love it. You seriously are. You are literally energetically on fire tonight. Look at that one, going crazy. I know. So I say probably like just a few more minutes and I'm gonna have to start reading them because you can literally see how much lower they've gotten on camera too. Bananas. Bananas. I give myself permission to be a bright being. I give myself permission to be someone who steps forward, who steps up, who steps out. I step out into the world and I show my difference. I show my change. Just a few more affirmations, a few more things are coming through. So like we were talking about just now, that message coming through, allow yourself to step out and step up. Create change, be the change. Love yourself through every version you have been and every version you will be. It's a learning journey. You can't hate yourself for what you literally did not know. I get you still feel bad about it. I get it. I've been there. But you cannot hate yourself if you did not know something, if you didn't have the tools, you literally didn't have the steps, you didn't have the resources, you didn't have the access. And this energy healing, like there really is no guidebook because we work in such different ways. Like even if we're all practitioners of the same type of thing, we all work so differently and we're all able to bring such a different twist, a different layer to the healing. Like you don't know what you don't know. If you haven't experienced it yet, there's just no way for you to get it until you do. It did, Des. It did. You needed that. Aw. All right, now I'm going to start tucking you in. What kind of burrito do you want to be tonight? And thank you all for 18,000 likes. Breakfast burrito, I love it. I want to be the best burrito. I love it. Sealing you in, sealing you in. With extra cheese, a sleepy one, I love that. We love you too, Lauren. Thank you all for being here. Pistachio and raspberry burrito sounds good. Let's all get breakfast. I love it. I have some eggs and waffles if you want eggs and waffles. All right, good night. Good night, good night.